Got a pundit by the tap in.
Man, you a cold nigga, man.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm in the middle of planning the next freak off. I ain't gonna lie, Wack. I gotta keep it a bean. Freak off's illegal now. I'm good.
You a cold nigga, man. Listen, man. I just want to make sure, because you disappeared on me last week. You know you had me looking crazy.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
You disappeared, bro.
No, I was on the trial though. I was on the trial. You know this trial shit been like taxing me. I'm so glad. I'm glad it's over, but it's like a series.
Listen, and this me to you, right? Whenever you call me and it's something that my hand is strong on, and I'm like, it's green, Act, you my brother. I'm never gonna disappear on you. Like, that was my financial manager's client, bro. That's
No.
Nigga, that's my finance. Listen, that's the nigga that do all my home loans, all my cars, all my shit. His client. I was like, yo, I said, man, maybe he got sick, bro. I can't.
Wack, this trial been put. Let me tell you this. So I had a vacation I was supposed to go.
I was trying to send a nigga over there 8 at night so I can avoid the trial.
Listen, I was supposed to be on a vacation that started tomorrow. This trial fucked it up so much, I pushed it back because I didn't know they was gonna come to a verdict. And I realized, I gave this shit been 8 weeks, and I've been doing it every day, and this shit fucked up every day.
He gonna get about 3 years. That's what he gonna get.
You said 3 years?
I think they're gonna give him 33 months. Because the good thing about it is it has a roof of 22, but it doesn't have a mandatory minimum. So the judge could do what he wants. If he had a mandatory minimum, he'd be fucked. The judge would be, he had to do the guidelines, right? So,
why do you think they won't give him time served? Even though, by the way, he did go to trial less than a year. So time served would be really nice.
33 months, he'd do another year and be going to the halfway house. Either way it go, Diddy be free in 2026. Worst case. Well, I think 33 months.
Well, here's the thing. So they're not arguing about sentencing today because sentencing isn't today. It's bail. Do you think they let him out on bail until sentencing?
Yep. If they don't plan on sentencing until a couple months, they'll do that. They'll do it and hope he fuck himself. They'll do it all day long. But it was a gift and a curse because think about it. Diddy, his legal probably cost him about 10, 15 million, right? Think about it. He was willing to give them people $100 million to bail. I believe if Diddy would have bailed, he would have did some dumb shit and fucked his hand off. So the curse was that he had to stay in there. The gift was he kept his $100 million, and the $15 million he had to spend on his legal anyway just came out of that. He's still $85 million up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. What do you think about how the verdict came out? The verdict basically said, all y'all chicks that claim y'all got sex traffic, y'all were hoes. Did he pay for some pussy? He paid for some pussy, or he paid for some dick, whatever you want to call it. But he did not do nothing that was doing something against somebody's will.
The beautiful thing Diddy did is he just became case law. So anybody in jail for this shit or goes to jail for this shit because Diddy took it to trial, they can use his trial as case study to appeal a fight. That's the biggest thing he did.
When you first heard about this, did you think that he sex trafficked Cassie, or did you think that Cassie...
No, I know, bro. Listen, I didn't tell you, but, bro, listen, Cassie has come to our place afterwards. You get what I'm saying? I know her, I know him, I know the situation. He never sex trafficked Cassie, ever in life. That's like me sex trafficking R&B. What we do is what we do. What they did is what they did. If you get a chick, right, and a man is supposed to mold that woman as that woman is supposed to mold that man into what makes them happy. You hear what I'm saying?
Well, you do know if she mad at you later that you still balling and she broke, she gonna say you groomed her, you know, right?
Yeah, but see, this just said you can't do that. See,
no, I agree.
What fucked me up was how the fuck are you sex trafficking and flying your woman around and Cassie lived with this man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cassie lived with this man. So if it's like, baby, we finna go to Miami, we going to our other house. Cassie sleeps in the master bedroom.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? So what the fuck is, if I'm in Paris, baby, I miss you. I'm going to send you a flight. You get what I'm saying? So nevertheless, listen.
They were definitely trying to criminalize flying out. I ain't even gonna lie. They were trying.
Yeah, so, and which was crazy because it's really a gesture of being a man. If a man want to see a woman, you supposed to sing for her. You're supposed to provide ground, provide food, room, board. You're supposed to. So, you know, it's a good thing. You know, he did it up under a year. He be all right. I think worse he's going to get is 33 months. I believe they're going to let him go. I believe they're going to let him go until citizen. If I was him, I wouldn't even want to be let go. Fuck that. Let me get mine out the way.
Hey, I talked to 6ix9ine about that. He said the same thing. He said his lawyer should tell him, yo, you already in here. The hardest part is getting used to being back in here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just do the months now. Just do it now.
That's what I would do. I wouldn't even let me get this shit out the way. You know, I'll tell you this. I'm going to tell you who's going to win the most out of this.
Who?
Young Miami. Bitch, stay down. You ain't heard a peep out that lady.
That's a fact. You think she gonna rejoin the crew?
Who?
Young Miami.
I don't think she never went nowhere.
So you think she gonna be fucking with Diddy again?
I don't think she never stops.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Diddy gotta get married. I think I suggested he get one girlfriend and one boyfriend.
He don't gotta get married. He don't gotta. You can't force.
No, whack. Here's the thing. He got in trouble because he was on some homoerotic shit, some bisexual shit or gay shit. He need to get a boyfriend and a girlfriend. That's it.
You get in trouble for being on gay shit. That shit is socially accepted.
No, but he was hiding it. That's why he was hiding the prostitutes. He should just get a girlfriend and a boyfriend and he good.
Hey, listen. Young Miami said, I didn't even see her pop out with another nigga.
Get him a nice boyfriend like YK Osiris or something like that. Get him a good boyfriend.
Oh, you wild.
That's going to be loyal to him. That's going to treat him good. That's going to be able to give him all the semen he need to play with, and he good. He good.
You wild. Okay.
He just need a boyfriend. Who would you suggest for him to be his boyfriend? You could tell he got a type. First of all, his type with women is Asian women. What do you think his type is with niggas?
I don't think about that shit because I don't know what a nigga type would be.
Well, I get that, but we got to be realistic. You realize that Diddy was doing all this to conceal this behavior because he knew that the public wouldn't accept it if he was a mogul free. We only found out about this.
Yeah, but they would have accepted. I just think he didn't want to tarnish his little gangster image.
He been around. You told me Diddy ain't had no gangster image. Diddy been around through the 90s. He had a reputation. He didn't want to come out as one of those because people were gonna call him a homo thug or whatever. Now we all know it's out in the open. He need to find himself a nice boyfriend. Maybe some Meek Mill lookalike. I don't care who he gets. He just gotta get a nigga that.
Man, y'all gotta cut the Meek Mill slander out.
No. I ain't say Meek Mill. I said a lookalike. Like that might be his type.
Yeah, man, listen. I don't think he got to get married to shit. I don't think he's the type of dude that needs to be married. I think he needs his space. I think he flips out sometimes.
He got to slow down, though, because he just realized every chick except Young Miami and the Gina girl, even though she was about to flip, but she decided not to.
Right. I don't think, listen, bro, I don't think Diddy the type of dude that can be tied down like that. He needs to move around.
Yeah, but it's that caused him to be here, Wack. It's that caused him to be here. You heard what 50 Cent baby mama said. She said, what? If I'm doing the freak offs with you, well, why is Young Miami always posting pictures with you and on the jet and in Turks and on the yacht? It was jealousy. They were looking at it to say, I'm doing the shit, but I'm not getting the benefits. It's jealousy. These girls were jealous of another woman. They were jealous of other people's position.
He respected Young Miami in a different way.
Yeah, but they were upset about it though. They were upset about it. Daphne Joy, 50 baby mom testified to it. If you promised you gonna bring me the Turks and you went there with her.
Everybody ain't for everything. Yo, Act, I'm gonna be real. I can't front, bro. When I separated, I was going to the Diddy life as far as I'm just gonna move around how I move around with who I want to move around with.
How many freak offs did you do?
No, I didn't do none. What I'm saying is, I was never gonna settle down again. Because I had been in the box for 30 years. You get what I'm saying?
True.
Okay, I was living a married life as a child, 14 to 44. I wasn't like, when I was 14, I wasn't at the house, bro. I was in the streets, had my own spot, paying, I remember, $9.50 for rent and fucking with Necker, tennis courts in the condo. I was buying school clothes for my woman, and you get what I'm saying? So I went from 14 to 44, so I wasn't going to ever settle down once I broke loose, but I found a fucking full deck of cards. Yeah. That's why I was telling you, we got to do what we got to do for you. That business still greenlit because I was supposed to talk to old boy this week, but I couldn't. I don't want to go in there. I want to make sure. I don't know what the fuck was going on with you, bro. You disappeared.
Yeah, we got to do the reality show. I got to find me a nice
I need to come see you, bro. Me and R&B gonna come see you.
I'm out here. Come on.
I'm gonna come see you. I think I gotta do the Danza show again. So what I'm gonna do is probably drop in on you and then shoot down there and do that.
Hey, let me tell you this. The only reason why I say he gotta calm down, and trust me, I'm a person, I don't know if I fully calm down. So when I'm saying this, I might be hypocritical with it. But what I'm saying is that when I looked at his roster and I looked at his deck of cards, there's only a few women who stayed solid with him. The rest of them folded, or the rest of them said
they folded.
Or the rest of them looked at him and said, "Yeah, I got love for this nigga, but he done. Let me get my money and bounce." KK stood down for him. She was not gonna take the stand. They called her his co-conspirator. We ain't seen her yet. You get me? I know he's not doing nothing sexual with his bodyguard, but his bodyguards, not one of them took the stand. They know his innermost secrets. They've seen him do everything. Not one of them took the stand. All of them fly-by-night girls that he was dealing with, fucking this here, fucking this here. He would give her a bag here, give her a bag here. When them bitches realized that he might be going down, they all filed lawsuits themselves, or they took the stand against him. They turned on him. I don't know if you read the whole thing. I sat through this whole case, man. It's a little bit disgusting. When it come to 50 Cent baby mama, when she heard that Cassie got 20 million, she started negotiating with Puff that she could get her exit plan. She said, "Give me $400,000 a year for the next 3 years, and I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone." Cause she told him, when I read the lawsuit by Cassie, I felt I was reading my own trauma. And Puff said, "Trauma?"
He lying because she ain't went through what Cassie went through.
No, of course she a hoe. Of course she lying. But that's the thing. Everybody folded on him, and that's when you realize, like, Diddy was out here up $1 billion, and he was taking the chances with people who would snake him for 500,000. And that is the thing.
Yeah, you're right.
So when I say slow down, I'm like, listen, even if say he got 4 or 5 girls, just make sure it's 4 or 5 trusted girls. You can't be like, some of these people, they will snake you.
No, hey, bro, that's all day long. This is why I'm blessed, bro, because I don't even got to think about no bullshit.
Yeah, that's good.
Act. If you R&B tells you that nigga was cheating on me, run content on me for a month. As the dumbest donkey. When I tell you, bro, listen, I told her, when I tell you, is nothing that I desire that she ain't providing, that's just real. And they out there, bro. But you just gotta be right. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing too, though. You see, Diddy's now 55. And I also said one of the fatal mistakes he made is that he was running around here competing with his sons. Look, you gotta.
He was fucking his son's bitches.
Yeah, you gotta read the room.
Bro, the Harvey chick, that was his son's bitch.
Yeah.
He started fucking the bitch.
Now he a demon.
Lloyd Harvey.
Nah, he's definitely a demon for that. But again, I think on a man level, I think we realize that, I think Diddy looked at it to say, I got the bank account. Of course, I'm supposed to be fucking 20 girls a month, And then you get to realize what happens in the trail of your path is that a lot of these women get hurt. They now start moving with vitriol. They come
Yeah.
back and they said, well, I only did A, B, and C because you promised me D, E, and F, or I needed you for my rent, I needed you for my car note. Then what they were trying to get put into law is that the law would have been, oh, because she depended on you for rent and you had a power control over her, you were sex trafficking her. But the law clearly said, no, that's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, that's cap.
That's not true.
That's cap. Yo, listen, we're gutting a club down in Hollywood, Florida.
What club?
Club called Babylon. It's 3 stories. We gutting it. It's in Hollywood. Hollywood, Florida is crazy act. They got like 15 high rises being built all at the same time. Fastest growing area in Florida right now.
Really?
Right? But check it out. We're putting together because there's 3 stories of it. And I want to do different nights. My man Steve Marcano, he's running point on it, and then I'm working with him, me and R&B. But listen, we going to create this shit, right? Called, we want to do the Streaming Academy at the spot. Because we want to create a vibe for the youngsters as well. A day for them.
Yeah.
So, nigga gonna need you to come down. Let's set up, partner with it. Everything I do, I want you to partner with us on it so we all eat. You get what I'm saying? So
I'm
gonna go meet with Lemmy this week, get that going. And then if I can get cause Cautious is #1 on the reggae charts, bro.
Oh yeah, no.
He dropped his album Friday, bro. I need to get him up top, bro.
Nah, he's definitely lit. I'm supposed to, and I guess I'm giving I'm giving away something that's gonna keep it surprised. I'm supposed to interview legend Bounty Killer in the next couple days.
Okay, well, when can I get Conscious in there, bro?
Well, when is he in New York?
It don't matter. He gonna come on your time because it's obvious he was in New York the day I called you.
Monday or Tuesday, we could do it. And the reason why I'm saying that is after the holiday, and I'm gonna still be in town, and there's no trial. I'm very flexible. Pause.
So let's do it. Let's do it Tuesday.
I send me the time.
What time? You tell me what time.
All right, let's do 3 o'clock on Tuesday.
All right, cool. Let me set it up. I'll talk to you later.
I bet. All right, people. All right.